Well, I'm talking about 18C. You've failed already.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, I've learned one thing already, and that is that on 18C, I said the Fin Review had a big headline yesterday saying Hinch's first venture crashes or in rubble or in tatters. I mean, I'm not the only person pushing for changes to 18C. I mean, David Leinhelm, Corey Bernardi, all the One Nation people. Now, I'm not so sure it's as dead as they say it is, because we will split the Liberals on this, because there are a lot of Liberals, Tony Abbott, George Brandis, who pushed very hard for it early in the Abbott years.
You've been there 5 minutes. You're blaming the media already.
No, not blaming the media, not at all. No,
tell me. Well, let's do it. 18C. What do you want? What do you want to achieve?
Well, to start with,
this is the racial discrimination.
Yeah, racial discrimination. I do not think any legislation should even be on the books that uses the words offend and insult. Now, they are so subjective. You know, and I think Lionel was right when he says people take offence, you don't give offence. It's not a bad line. I'm offended and insulted by stuff that says that. So, for starters, I'd want to amend it. In the dream world, you'd abandon it. I mean, this thing about freedom of speech, we all talk about it, and I got very angry last week over the Bill Leak cartoon.
Yes, I agree.
Hey, suddenly I said, Je suis Charlie. They're all out there demonstrating at Federation Square, Je suis Charlie, but ban Bill Leak. And I wish when people were getting upset about his cartoon and the depiction he made of that Aboriginal father, I wish they'd all really upset about, say, a 5 or 7-year-old Aboriginal girl who's being raped by a family member and the elders have covered it up.
Mm. So you want to change 18C? You want to dump 18C, amend it so
yes, at least amend it, possibly dump it. Yeah, you know. Now I agree. Look,
you've got Tony Abbott on side.
No, not yet, but he was. I mean, he pushed it beforehand, and there's a lot of Liberals who agree with this. Look, I know the stuff about, and it's quite legitimate. You cannot shout fire in a crowded theatre. That's the yardstick, right? So if you do that, you are anticipating a crime or possibly premeditating a crime by saying precipitating a crime rather. So I agree with that. So, but there's defamation laws. I don't believe under 18D that Andrew Bolt should ever been charged or convicted. I think that was wrong. And Bolt's no fan of mine. I'm no fan of his. What's annoying me about 18C is because you got people with strange views like Mr. Roberts of One Nation, people are now saying, oh, you've betrayed us already, Hinch, you should be a member of One Nation. I'm just saying, I know by saying freedom of speech, that gives a right to the Hansons of the world and her supporters to have freedom of speech too. I can't decide you've got freedom of speech as long as you agree with me. Mm.